We used hypnosis, and my friend and fellow hypnotist Rick was able to lose 110 pounds in just 9 months without having to struggle. He was able to keep it off for 6 years. So, what made it start coming back? The real reason will surprise you. So, what happened? Why all of a sudden, after 6 years, did Rick revert back to those old eating habits and start gaining the weight again? Was it emotional? Was it physical? Stand by. Here's Rick's story. Well, hello there, Rick. It's been quite a while, has it not?
Been a while. Yeah.
What, 8 years?
Close. Pretty close.
So talk to me. What's going on?
Well, as you can see, I've gained some of this weight back.
Okay.
Had a number of setbacks. Had
Mm-hmm.
a situation where, I went back into my old habits, stress eating and emotional eating and stuff like that. And I'm
Okay.
ready to get back to where we were
Look,
about 60 to 70 pounds ago.
okay. So just for some background, quite a while ago, Rick was able to lose 110 pounds in just 9 months. I think it was in the last 2 years you've gained the 60 pounds back, correct?
2 to 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. So, and
Yeah.
has it been mainly just the sugar and the emotional eating?
hmm Pretty
So
much. I mean, I love sugar. So when I go to emotional eating, I'll just when I'm at the gas station, I'll grab a Little Debbie snack, or if I'm at a party, I'll justify a second piece of cake or whatever.
So before you were able emotionally to do it on your own, so how did you lose your emotional sovereignty? Like what had to occur
Oh,
that
I
took
just
that?
let my mind succumb to all the excuses.
Okay, so you let your mind, so it's those little lies we tell ourselves, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just, you had a bad day, have one.
Yeah.
Have a bad day, have another one. And then before you know it, it's no longer you had a bad day, but you've reinforced your habit or your addiction. And now it's started full flow again. It's, I would akin it to kind of like, I guess, an alcoholic. Like they can't have one drink, right? So
Right.
you have just one snack that's your trigger snacks. And then all of a sudden, within a month or two, you're back into the stuff you don't want. And you lie to yourself for that one or two times. The crazy thing is, I
Mm-hmm.
enjoy the fruits and vegetables more as a snack than this. It
Right.
doesn't make sense. Like it's not satisfying, but you do it almost out of
Habit. It's
habit.
automatic.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It's
automatic
like,
and it's unconscious.
mm-hmm.
Because a long time ago, if you remember when we worked on emotional eating, the first way you knew how to dampen the stress and the overwhelm is to eat those sugars that went straight to the pleasure centers of your brain, right?
Yeah.
And it gives you that momentary, like, I just don't have to think about anything. Or you eat that second portion of pasta and you're like on the couch and you're like, oh, yeah. And then it's good for a while until, the guilt and the shame kick in and they're like, what is wrong with me? Why are you so out of control? It's just an automatic unconscious loop that's running. And what we did was we disrupted it and we created a new loop, which is a person who says no to sugar, right? So
Right.
we've got to do a reset now. We've got to get you back to that neural circuitry we created 8 years ago, which just says no to sugar. Because things can hold a long, long time. And then I know you've had a tough time in the last 2 years. Some big stuff has gone down, and you've been trying to cope. And I know you explained to me that you lost two of your very important communities, so that was a little
Mhm.
bit of hit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had extenuating circumstances where I lost touch with, you and the hypnosis community. And I lost touch with some personal friends from the church that I was going to, and um, kind of just lost those communities. I still had my really good friends and stuff, and they're still here and they'll always be with me, but they weren't as much part of my accountability or my support group that I needed to
Mhm.
keep me on track.
The weight didn't come back for Rick because he lacked discipline. It came back because life took away what was holding him together. The scale doesn't measure pain, but it will often reflect it. When you heal the pain, the body follows. I'm always available for a 10-minute chat if you find yourself struggling. Just DM me if you need some help.